What's going on, everyone? This is Ivan and welcome back to the Ivan Rides YouTube channel. Thanks to FluidFreeRide, we are getting hands-on with the WKGTR GTR. So if you've ever been curious to see what a Nami Burn E owner thinks of the WKGTR, sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. It's good to have you on board today. First and foremost, shout out to Chuck and the team at FluidFreeRide Brooklyn for letting me spend some time with the WKGTR to make this video. I appreciate y'all. The first question always is, what is the WKGTR? The Wolf series is the biggest, the baddest, the fastest, and the most feature-rich scooter within the Kaabo lineup. And the Wolf series, the signature look that you'll see here, it's got these dual fork on the front here, which allows it for a lot of high-speed stability where you don't need a steering damper. That's kind of like one of the things that the Wolves are known for. And this is the 4th generation. So this particular scooter is powered by a 72 volt 35 amp hour battery that's comprised of LG 21700 M50 cells. What that means for you is it's got a range on paper of about 55 miles. And the cool thing about this particular battery pack is it's removable and it's certified under the UL certification. I know that the whole UL thing is very controversial, but going forward, if we want these types of scooters in the United States, we are going to need to certify them with the UL certification for the batteries. The scooter has a 100 amp controller that feeds two 2000 watt motors. So with the way the motor and the controllers are tuned, that 4,000 watts of power peaks at around 13 kilowatts or over 13,000 watts of peak power, which is absolutely insane. To give you like a reference there, the Nami has 1,500 watts on each of the motors and they peak at 8,400 watts total. You are going to get a ton of acceleration and a ton of top end speed, and I think on paper they say that this guy goes about 65 miles an hour. The great thing about the sine wave controller that comes with this is, as you can tell right now, it's got really smooth power delivery. Since this is more of a first impressions video instead of a full review, I'm not necessarily going to go over all the features. If you want to go more in depth about the features of the WKGTR, I am going to leave a link in the video's description where you can read it over. In traditional Ivan Rides fashion, once we get to the bridge here, we are going to go into the different ride modes. But the first thing that I do have to mention, I would probably say my two biggest concerns so far, just riding around doing the intro, is the deck height for this scooter. It's really tall, and going up and down on that is I feel like I'm on a Stairmaster. So I'm interested to see how the scooter will handle having the center of gravity so high. I know it's going to be great for as far as like potholes, along with the larger 12-inch tires. It's going to handle all of this stuff really well. But I am truly curious to see how that affects the actual maneuverability. The second concern that I have, or thing that I'd like to note, is these handlebars here are really low compared to what I'm used to. I'm not even that tall. I'm 5'8", but these handlebars feel like they're really low. I like the width because I feel like it's going to give us a lot of high-speed stability there, but the height might be something that I just need to get used to. So we'll see how that goes. So now that we've moved the camera, we're gonna work on the different modes here. We're only gonna run this in dual motor. We're also gonna be running traction control on. So that's supposedly gonna help the scooter put down the power and do less wheel slips. So with that said, let's do mode 1. All right, cool. Mode 1 is bringing us up to 17 miles an hour. Mode 2 on the WKGTR GTR dual motor. Ooh, okay, got a little bit more pop there. Mode 2, wow, holy crap, 35 miles per hour, 36 miles an hour. Jeez, wow. I mean, is there really a reason to run this scooter on anything higher than mode 2 in the city? Possibly not. I mean, all these beast scooters are generally overkill for the city, so. All right, so this is mode 3, dual motor, and we are now in the speed test zone where it's a bit clearer. So traction control is doing its thing. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 36, 38, 40, 41. Oh shit. Okay. That was pretty crazy. It is a bit of a downhill, so we're gonna go run up the other way again to see what that looks like. Run number 2, mode 3. Oh, okay. Nice little pull there. The acceleration is pretty intense. 32. Stability is really good. We're doing 40 miles an hour here. 40 miles an hour going uphill. Mode 4, dual motor, 68% battery life. And let's see what we get downhill. Run 1 downhill. Oh, wee. That's a hell of a kick. Oh my goodness. Okay. 41, 44, 46, and it's super stable. 47, 48, 48 miles an hour. Mode 4, downhill. Nice. Run number 2, uphill. All right. Still, once again, super stable. Accelerating hard. 40, 42, 43, 43 miles an hour up the hill. This is mode 5, dual motor, traction control on. And once again, just keep in mind when we're doing these speed runs, the bridge does have a incline until we get to the top. So we may not see the top speed until we get up there, but we'll see how it goes in 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Even with traction control, it's spinning out. The acceleration is intense, but not crazy. So, wow. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Right, so that's 45 miles an hour. This is probably the setting that everyone's been waiting for. This is mode 5, sport mode, dual motor, no traction control. This is supposed to be the most aggressive acceleration as well as the highest top speed. So we're gonna test this out once again on the bridge incline in 3, 2, 1. Holy cow, okay. Oh my God. It's spinning out all the way to 40 miles an hour. Oh my God, what the hell? Oh, wait, what? 50 miles an hour. Jeez, hold up. Am I supposed to double click now? Oh, it is. Oh my God. Oh, wee. That's 56. Okay. I was not expecting that. Run 2, mode 5, sport mode, dual motor. I got to start off a little bit slower and then floor it, but this is not as intense of an incline, so we should see a higher top speed here in 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the hell? Whoa, that was insane. Yeah, that's insane. Oh my God. 53, 56, 57, 61. Oh my God, 61. And it feels like it can give more too. So one more time here. And we're gonna go into the little S curve over there. So 3, 2, 1, slow, and then slam it. Jeez, 22, 30, tuck, click the trigger. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 61, 62, 64. Oh my God, 64 miles an hour. Oh man. Honestly, that is plenty fast. We just finished resetting the camera there a little bit, and I'm bringing it down to mode 3 here, and we're gonna do this little S-curve bridge thing here just to kind of test the maneuverability of the scooter here, because at the end of the day, this is a big, heavy, fast scooter with a really high center of gravity. And like I said, the whole taller deck thing was a concern of mine. Here's a little bit of that turning. We got a bike there, so we'll slow down a little bit, but it does feel, the scooter, I am definitely not used to how high this thing is. It's so sketchy, but it's not bad. Other note, when I started this video, I also said that the height of the bars was a concern of mine. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but let's see, going up here. Yeah, just taking these turns, and I don't know, it's just, I wish that there was a way to lower the suspension a little bit. It's nice for clearance, but other than that, I don't know, like I don't have confidence in taking those turns. And then we are going to jump the scooter here a little bit. Ooh, I mean, that was super cushy. That was actually really comfortable land. No bottoming out or anything. Since we're heading back to Brooklyn, we're gonna take advantage of the fact that we gotta take the bridge again. So let's do one more speed run here with mode 5's traction control off. Jeez. Wheels spin all the way to 41 miles an hour at 50% battery. Insanity. Now that we've gotten the S-turns done and the speed runs done, we're gonna take it on these back roads in Greenpoint, Brooklyn to test out how these 12-inch tires and suspension kind of handles these really terrible streets of theirs here. Here comes the street that's pretty jacked up. And okay. The suspension is stiff, I mean, there's no scooter in the world that's gonna make these bumps disappear, but that was very comfortable. Like, very comfortable. And here's some more. Ah! Ah! The other thing here that we got to be really mindful of are the width of the bars. I didn't think about that. I like that they're wide, but in that situation I couldn't sneak by the van here. I would probably say the suspension on this is in between the Burn E and the Blast, which is, I mean, that's amazing. You know, you will feel it, but it does an amazing job in conjunction with the 12-inch tires of soaking up these bumps here. One more time on these pothole riddled streets, and we're gonna go a little bit faster. Not exactly fun, but it's like I said, doing a great job. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's New York right there. The one thing I'm really enjoying here as well is the this deck here. You can see, like, you can really shuffle yourself around and maintain some comfort during these longer rides. And I know they do have like a seat accessory that you can get for this, so if you did want to put a seat there, you can definitely do that. Like right now, if you look at this, like I'm kind of just modulating the throttle here at 4 miles an hour in mode 5, so it really reminds me of the Burn E in that aspect. So there is one thing that I'd like to point out here. I'm just gonna pull over real quick. Is I know the whole deck thing is a clearance thing, but if you look, like I said, I'm pretty average height, and my knee is at a 90-degree angle here with trying to get on and off of this. So it really, like, it reminds me of those platforms in the gym where people kind of jump back and forth. The Burn E does sink when you put weight on it. This barely budges. The question always becomes, Ivan, do you think this is a beginner-friendly scooter, and who do you think it's for? Now, because of the really smooth throttle delivery here, I can say that this scooter can be beginner-friendly. Now, do I recommend starting with the WKGTR? I don't think so. It may seem like you can jump into mode 5 right away because I'm jumping straight into kind of mode 5 during the speed tests, and I'm riding the scooter, I would say, with confidence. But keep in mind, I do have almost 10,000 miles under my belt of just high performance scooter riding. Just do me a favor. If this WKGTR is going to be your first scooter, take your time. Get used to the different modes. Spend a good number of miles on each of the modes getting used to it, because for me this was an easy transition, like I said, because it feels a lot like the Burn E as far as acceleration. It just feels a lot heavier, and it feels like it rides a lot like the Blast. And just like the Blast, I will say that this scooter definitely rides more like a muscle car than a nimble sports car, because it was incredible on those straight line accelerations, but I'm not sure if I have the confidence to take this into tight corners. The question becomes after that is, what type of environment is this suited for? Just like the Burn E2 Max and the Burn E that I have, this ultra high performance scooter may be overkill for general commuting and things like that within the city limits. But if you are outside of the city and you live on these roads that require you to keep up with traffic that is averaging about 40 to 60 miles an hour for long periods of time, I think this scooter, it's really going to shine in that situation. The biggest plus about this scooter in the city is the battery is removable. So if you had to store your scooter anywhere and you want to remove the battery, you can separate the battery, take it out, and it's super easy. And then if anybody asks if the battery is certified, you can show that the battery is UL certified. So big bonus there. But as far as moving this up and down stairs, everyone, this is about 140 pounds. I mean, easy deadlift, but is it gonna be an easy carry up 7 flights of stairs? Probably not. For my final thoughts here, I remember when I first rode the Wolf Warrior 11, and it was one of the most uncomfortable experiences that I've had. The Wolf Warrior 11, I remember, felt like it was constantly trying to tear my arms out of their shoulder sockets. Those square wave controllers were really jerky, and it was constantly like pulling. With these sine wave controllers, it is a much more refined and comfortable riding experience. And like right now, you're seeing me just kind of floating through traffic here easily with mode 5. The suspension, it's still stiff, but it is much more comfortable than I remember it. These 12-inch tires do an amazing job of eating up the bumps here in New York City, and the clearance is plenty to go over any sidewalk, go into any pothole. The one thing that I would have loved to see on this scooter is something that the InMotion RS has implemented, is the adjustable suspension. For people that do off-roading, throw some off-road tires on this, go clear some tree roots, you're good to go. For those of us in the city doing more like just regular riding, I would have loved to see the option to lower the suspension down to something more like the Wolf King GT, or even lower. But other than that, I really enjoyed my time on this scooter. I really think that it is a awesome iteration of the Wolf King series, and I'm excited to see how many other companies decide to adapt some of the innovations or things that Kaabo is introduced into, or Kaabo has introduced into these series. With all that said, I hope you enjoyed my first impression of the Wolf King GTR. If you liked this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, as it really helps out the channel. Leave a comment down below if you want to see more of these types of videos. There is a logo here on the bottom right of the screen here that you can click on. That'll subscribe you to the channel, and just be sure to turn on the bell notification so that I can notify you anytime a video comes out. We do e-scooter, e-bike, e-skate videos every week, every Friday, so I hope you continue to support the channel, and I hope to see you on the next ride. Once again, thank you everyone for accompanying me, and it's time to return this beast to its home here in FluidFreeRide. Peace out everyone. Thank you.